Hey guys, what's going on? This is Background Noise, episode 315. I totally always remember to start recording.
100%.
100% of the time, every time. You have no proof. Anyways, we were talking about Monster Hunter, and it's actually a fun conversation.
Yep. Because I have noticed.
Yeah, so what's the pigs again? There's a pig, right?
Poogies. They're called poogies.
I love them.
I killed a pig.
It wasn't a poogie, was it?
That was a moss swine.
Okay, so these are this is a different pig.
Different pig.
Okay.
This thing, as its name implies, has moss.
Oh, like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Also, the feast and the things made me really hungry today, so I ordered from a barbecue place. But it's actually like really good in the city. And they had to kill three different animals, just to give me my meal.
Oh.
I had ribs, pulled pork, brisket, and chicken wings.
Nice.
Respect.
Fucking delicious. So much meat.
All of the meat. I believe in you.
I couldn't even eat it all.
That's impressive.
Well, because the brisket came in like a
Okay. That does make sense.
it's delicious.
And also on a totally separate note, I just bought Monster Hunter because I'm like everyone's playing it, huh?
It's pretty good.
Because I'm like, well, I know Nathan, you've always had like very good reviews of it, I'd say.
Yeah. And the older games, and this is definitely one of the better games to start with. It's very new player friendly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never played before, but I'm going to, because also Brecken's sister Paige has been playing too. So I'm like, all right, if literally everyone in my life is enjoying this game, yeah, it's like I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do this now. So eventually that will download tomorrow, maybe next year, possibly. So that's a hefty download.
Yeah, it's like 40 gigs.
Yeah, because I just bought the Dice World too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, it makes you download the whole thing even if you don't have Iceborne.
okay,
That's how I got it.
Iceborne. I said Ice World. Yep, those are two different things, huh? Is there like I'm gonna ask very dumb questions about Monster Hunter because I never played any of them. Is there like a story mode to it, or is it just kind of like you're dropped into the world and it's like now go?
You're doing a story the whole time.
Okay, all right,
As far
awesome.
as I can tell, so far it's a one-player game for me. Like it's just an RPG.
Okay,
So, the way they do it is they give you, it's quest based, right? So you choose like a quest or a mission, I think they probably say, and it'll say like hunt this monster, and you'll go cool, and then you get all your preparations done, and you go out and they send you to the area with the monster, and then you hunt it down.
okay, alrighty.
But some of them will be called like special assignments, and those are like the main quests that progress the story.
Nice. That sounds actually like a lot of fun. So how early do I get the cat though? That's
Oh, immediately.
okay. All right.
Your in-character customization, you have the cat.
Yes.
Yep. Tony, you'll need to watch that video to figure out what weapon you want to use. There's 14 of them.
Oh boy.
Some
They
of
all
them are
play
crazy.
differently. Yeah.
Even a lot of the simpler weapons have very complex kind of combos sometimes.
That's okay. We'll figure. It. What's the worst that can happen? I die like 1,000 times in a row. Yeah, probably right.
I mean, now if you're wearing Guardian armor, you'll be fine.
There you go.
It's, yeah, it's so tanky.
You know, I'm just gonna have to figure out first, A, what is Guardian armor? Second, what does Guardian armor do? Okay, alright.
I spent an hour making my character.
Oh.
During the character creation bullshit. And turns out I'm a basic bitch because without even trying in any way whatsoever, I ended up a cross between Emiya and what's the name, Geralt from The Witcher. I've never really played The Witcher.
You can get armor that makes you look like him.
I saw that, yeah.
It's a crossover event.
That's
I've literally never
amazing.
played
The monsters from Witcher.
Yeah.
Did have either of you guys seen the Witcher Netflix series?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm supposed to.
I watched it. And I liked it, but as in the past, I'm not always the most reliable source of whether something's good or not. So
yeah, Mr. Like Death Note.
you know, in hindsight, it wasn't. You know, we make mistakes, Kyle. You know.
I was very adamant about how bad it was.
Yeah. You know, I like to think that I was being Kyle in that scenario. You know, where the only thing, Kyle, that I think there's no way I'll ever come to agreement is your opinion about which Mass Effect is the best game. That's what I'm saying. We're never gonna agree.
I am adamant. You know what? I've only just realized the push was so good in 1, and that's why it was shitty in the rest of the games.
That's fair.
So screw 1 even more. You ruined my ability.
So here's the thing, okay? Without 1, the rest of them wouldn't exist.
Yes.
That is factually correct, I would say, yes.
Yeah, so there you go.
However,
It's the best.
the first one isn't always the best.
Well, there wouldn't have been a second World War without the first. Does that make the first one better?
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
Consistent.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Not better.
I thought you would like the, there was a certain party in the second one that you were a big fan of, but we'll get into that.
I was a little disappointed over the victor of the second one.
Okay, that'll do it then. Yep, okay. Oh man. So Kyle, hear me out. You have what's your current favorite food to have? Okay, what's just something you like to eat?
I mean, that pulled pork was fucking amazing.
Okay, so like I give you that pulled pork, right? And then I give it to you again. Which one's better?
I mean, did you season it any differently?
No.
Oh, the first one, because it's still it was warmer.
Okay, interesting.
And more fresh. Because you said you just give it to me again, which means that you did make it new.
I gotta say, I do kind of share the sentiment.
And that one, yeah, it wasn't the best scenario. I'm just trying to test him.
I'm gonna enjoy something the first time more than the second time.
Yeah.
At least, like,
Usually.
with respect to, like,
Yeah.
video games.
No.
And, food, probably.
No, it makes a lot of sense, yeah. Because, like, playing something for the first time, I think, is always, like, the best.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's why even if Ocarina of Time wasn't the best game in the world ever made, I would still love it because it was the first one that I played.
there you go. You know, it's like, yeah, we all like games that we played, like, early on, too. Like, to me, Pokemon Stadium will always be, like, a great game, even though it's like, there's not a whole lot to it.
So, do you guys struggle to play games, like, more than once? Like, if it's, like, a story game, you beat it once, and then, like, you're like, oh, that was good. And then you're like, I'd like to play that again. And you're, like, maybe a couple missions in.
And then just get
starting
bored
to
and
fatigue.
stop.
Yeah, 100%. I I have that issue, and I also have the issue of not picking the same exact choices in games again.
Oh yeah.
Accident, you just pick the same shit.
It's not even by accident, because like I've played Mass Effects all of them through multiple times, and like I really personally struggle to pick like renegade options a lot of the time.
I
Like,
think it's really easy to pick Renegade.
you know, Kyle, because like, well, Kyle, you play you played the entire trilogy, right? Or did you just play one?
I played
He
and
played
two.
one, a little bit of two, saw that
No,
there
I
were
beat
thermal
two.
clips instead of
I
fucking
beat two.
infinite ammo.
Oh, you
I
did
played
beat
all-
two.
yeah.
So, Renegade like scales. So like in one and even two, like yeah, Renegade's not so bad.
Oh, dude, I beat one like fucking 20 times. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I went hard on that one. I did like full Renegade run. I did full Paragon run. I did my mixture that was mostly Renegade by being my choices.
Yeah, like I think every game, like for the most part, I've done a full Paragon, a full Renegade run, even though I didn't feel good about doing the Renegade run sometimes. I also made sure to play as male and female, I think, in every game.
I didn't play female. I usually don't play female characters.
It's the only game I think I've really ever picked a female character in.
I think the only one I actually have is Black Desert because I had to.
Yeah,
To play
because
as class
the
that I wanted to.
classes
Classes
are
linked to it.
like tied to them.
Yeah.
There you go. I was gonna say I'm trying to think of if given the option, like have I picked? There's actually like a whole lot of like guys who pick the female option.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, many.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Now they will say it is for the hitbox.
Nope. Yep.
They mean it is for the box.
It's a different one, you know.
As a guy who has played female Shep through all three games and Andromeda, though I've not completed Andromeda yet, I would much rather look at a female character for however many hours than I would at a male character.
That's a super fair
That's
take.
the excuse I get a lot. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, that's the reason I get a lot.
Excuse me. Okay.
But yes.
Oh man. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Happens, you can, I'll never risk it. Okay.
I
You
guess
get
that's
stuck in a
fair.
video game. Now you're one of those fucking people stuck in female clothing.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh man.
And like, me in a dress is not a good thing. No one wants to see that.
Every time like one of us talks about like a dress, I just always remember the Princess Consuela Sky story. It just always comes up in my brain. Like every time. Even when people just talk about dresses in general, that's what like my mind goes to. So, yeah.
Which reminds me, I was using Reckless Attack wrong the whole time, Tony.
Were you actually?
Oh,
Yep. I get it on every attack advantage after I use it that round.
Okay, so like even like a
I'm using it for my first one. Yeah.
even like if you had like a reaction before your next turn, would it be advantage?
Yeah, because it's round. It's for the round.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know,
So,
we learners.
So my little broken ass gnome
Was more broken. God, you guys are all so broken.
yeah.
I mean, I do take a lot of the blame, but you know,
You did let me use a great axe.
yeah, I did. I said, I just was like, hey, whatever. I believe in him. I believe in Calvin. Believe your
I
character's
could've,
Calvin, right?
I could have used a battle axe instead though for like a D10, but
There you go.
it wouldn't have been much different.
I feel like Oritz, just out of virtue of being a bard, was the least overpowered character.
Yeah,
An
definitely.
early level bard, I should say.
Yeah.
There it
Bards
is.
get ridiculous.
Yeah, and Chris spends a lot of time building now. I don't know if he's just bored at work.
I mean, 100% respect it.
We made a character this week that could move 1,200 in a round. Something like that. It can outrun. It could almost. Sorry. It could. Yeah. Sorry. It literally could outrun a sorcerer warlock's like in a ranged what you call it, chaos bolt. So if you get like the extended range on it, it ends up going like whatever 1,000 feet, 1,100 feet, 1,200 feet, something like that. That character could outrun it. So
Wow.
busted. I made a Sorkin because I wanted to, and then I realized it was really strong. Using, a Shadow Blade that does 3d8 damage and advantage if you're ever in dim light or darkness. So I nerfed myself by making myself a Dark Elf, so whenever in the light I disadvantage on all the attacks.
So then,
Yeah.
what do you smite too on top of that?
Oh yeah, 100.
Uh,
It's also a dex build. Nerf myself a little bit more there, because why not? So unarmored, 17 AC, because Dragon Sorcerer,
oh,
and if I have a shield on, 19. I use shield spell because I'm only going to use my spell slots for shield and smite, so it'll be up to
24.
24. Yeah.
Huh.
And because of the Path of the Ancients that I took, because lore, why not? The way I made the backstory go, sorry. I get resistance to all spell damage, and if I didn't do that, I have it through another spell anyway. Absorb elements. Yeah. So the character's really broken. And
That's pretty cool.
That. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
The Paladin seems like a very strange class. 'Cause I keep looking at it every now and then, and I'm like, this seems kind of cool. Elijah really, really likes Paladins and like everything.
Yeah.
He cannot stand how bad they feel compared to Cleric in D&D.
Oh man.
Really?
Yes.
Danny, you just go fucking Red Pally in this one. Big weapon, two-handed, smiting, great weapon master, fuck shit up, you know? Just be gross.
He actually, a little less serious campaign we're doing with Games Are From Connor, if you remember him.
Yeah.
Elijah made a kobold bard paladin. And he doots a little horn. He is the best.
Nice.
I enjoy details like that. The goodest of times.
He goes around telling people about the good dragon, because he's a kobold.
Yes. Chris Marin may not be drunk or stoned already.
Yeah, Chris.
Sorry, Nathan. He just texted me because it's the work party tonight, like for the holiday party. They always do it really late. He's like, dude, where are you? They're calling for food already. RSVP doesn't know, like last week. I told you this.
Kyle's like, I'm not going back.
I saw him yesterday. I told Chris yesterday. I'm going to this.
Oh man, work parties are always interesting. I didn't want to attend one, but I did.
I went to the one last year.
That counts. Yeah. This was my first year with the company, so I went, and then I don't know if I'd go again next year.
Yep.
It's about making an impression. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yep. I didn't go in the first year though, to be honest.
There we go.
Like, oh, Chris is great. I'm like, yeah, no. So the next year, like, no, like, some of the bosses like do like to make sure people pay attention to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fine, fuck it, I'll go. No, this was fucking stupid. I'm not going.
He learned fast. Easy.
Okay, let's put 200 people in the room, and what are they called? The banquet rooms at the hotels.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, because that would be all staff then? Because would that be like the day and night shift people?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a whole lot of people.
It ends up being like, yeah, around 200 people.
Jeez.
Just because it's just Ottawa, right? So.
All of it, yeah.
Oh, and their families. So
Oh, okay.
everyone gets a +1, rather. So, you know, we're close to 300 people.
That's oh boy, Kyle. Let me tell you, that's a lot of people.
Too many for Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they tried to make people dance,
Oh.
and that was a no. And everyone at everyone's table, wherever some asshole goes around, because they have like some person who's like running it, who's a random hire, you know what I mean, just like be a party person. It's like, who cares? Everyone has to vote for the most outgoing person, the most shy person, and then you have to, like, the shy person to stand up on the table and, like, go to the middle of, like, some fucking dance circle. Absolutely fucking not. You know? Like, 100% no. I made Sandy fucking be the person who was voted, most introverted, or whatever the fuck it was. The non-outgoing one.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to be picked on to go to the middle of the dance circle, and like he walked up, looked at it, and said, "Fuck that," and like turned around. I was like, "I agree with you," and went back to the table with him. Because that's just embarrassing.
Yeah, no. It's like, are you paying me to do this? Because it's still no.
Not.
Yeah. It's like, all right, is there a raise involved or somewhere like? And me doing this? No? Ooh. Yeah. That's going to be a hard no, guys.
What you're saying is that bonus in March is going to go from 5% to 15%, right? Then we're talking a solid maybe here.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, okay. Let me just picture myself dancing with Otis. Like,
this is me essentially hugging myself.
Yeah. So like, I don't know why, I was just picturing like you standing there with your arms like out, like cupped, like with like, exactly. And just like swaying them a little bit, like with. And
that's what.
Ta-da! Did you try? Oh no, you wouldn't have had Otis for any of the other ones. I was going to say, could you try to bring Otis as your +1?
Interesting thing. So there's like, you know, the bullshit where people can just bring fucking dogs anywhere now.
They refer to them as therapy dogs, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like those service animals.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the thing about that is, by Canadian law, which we had to read to follow up on for whatever reason this year, I sent it to my manager as well. So those animals can be anything.
Yeah.
As long as your doctor or psychiatrist signs a sheet saying that it's okay for you to have X therapy animal, you can bring it into your workplace and they can't do fucking anything about it.
Yeah.
They can't even ask you why you have it.
Yes, exactly. I was going to say the U.S. is very similar.
Yep, they can't ask you what it does for you. They can't ask
none of that stuff.
Literally nothing. As long as you show them the piece of paper that says they can ask for that piece of paper, that's it.
And I believe, I'm not sure if it's just New Jersey or it's the U.S. in total, but in New Jersey, at the very least, they can't even ask you for any type of verification.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you can't ask for any type of like proof.
Your workplace can't do that.
No, I'm pretty sure not anywhere.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, because the only reason why any knowledge of the subject whatsoever is because Paige has Milo, and they're not allowed to ask her, I don't believe, at work, because same thing with school. Like, they're not allowed to question you on any of that. I'm pretty sure you don't even have to show them any kind of paperwork.
Because here they can ask for the medical recommendation for it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah, and yet again, don't know if that's just New Jersey or if that's all of the U.S. I'll have to... This is a really shitty day for me to not be at Brecken's house where I could just turn around and ask, like, so... And then Paige could just said, everything. If we remember to talk about this next week, Haha.
Either way, my point there was, I'm autistic as shit. I could definitely go see my doctor and she'll do whatever the fuck I ask because I go to her once every decade, right?
Yeah. Just tell her you're coming for routine visits if she signs this,
Yeah.
and then don't. But you know.
Kyle, are you okay? No, I'm clearly not. I need my cat, and she'd be like, okay. And then I could go to work with Otis.
That sounds
like,
amazing.
Damn, I couldn't say shit about it, Dan. And he's like, do it. Dan approved.
Oh, that's great.
Kyle, you haven't come and seen me in years. What changed? I have a cat. Well,
I have a cat, and I need him to be social, and you told me to spend more time with my friends. Actually, she did that last time I saw her.
She's like, Kyle, that was a decade ago.
You're still alive. You're welcome. I have a cat.
Yeah.
Let me have my cat.
I heard a story about a like a service animal. It was a bird. I forget what kind of bird it was.
You saw me shit on someone.
No, they were on a plane.
What?
Uh-oh.
And he said, I don't blame the bird for what he did, but I fucking hate that bird. 'Cause he understood that he was flying, but he also understood that he was not doing the flying. So he flipped out.
Wings like gliding. I don't know how I did this. What is happening? Am I lifting all you people too?
It's just like the bird's like, I am so strong.
I am Apex Birdie.
I don't blame the bird. He's a fucking asshole, man.
Who takes a bird on a plane?
And like,
His emotional support.
it's.
Again, this is way out of hand. I was using that as an excuse to show how fucking ridiculous it was.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, so like, this gotta be a line, right? Like, it's gotta. I'm just picturing super fucking ridiculous things. Like, all right, you're trying to board a plane with your emotional support llama.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the alpacas, they have the hair.
Yeah, we'll go for the alpaca, sure.
They're the
And
ones with the cool haircuts.
yeah, I'm with it. So you walk in, it's like, yes, this is my emotional support alpaca. His name is Steve.
Of course it is.
And it's like, all right, have a good flight, sir. Everyone will hate you, just so you know.
That might be my only chance of getting into America. I need to get this emotional support animal.
Oh.
Yeah.
The TSA can't question you.
Yeah, it's like, this is my emotional support animal. His name is Otis. He likes to be scratched here. Oh man, like,
He hates other people as much as I do.
so we're perfect.
Cannot wait for some very outlandish emotional support animals.
Yep.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more, like crazy. Like, I'm just picturing support goats, like,
Yep.
how emotional support goat, like, every time you're upset, it just fucking headbutts whoever you're upset at.
I'm just excited to see some governing body waiting for it to just collapse, right? Sorry, by that I mean collapse like the SJW like thing on that. Just say, no, fuck it, it's all gone. No more of this bullshit. No more of this fucking shit. You go to the bathroom you're supposed to. You'll ruin it for everybody. Went too far with the goddamn animals. You cannot bring a kangaroo to this fucking shit.
You know, like, yeah, someone's gonna ruin it for everyone, right? Like, and I just really want to. I wish we knew what animal would ruin it. Like, he tries to board with a shark. Like, it's like, bro, I think that thing's dead. First of all, second of all, like, it's not even water.
It has to be with me. I'm not paying for a seat. I'm not going started.
I was thinking about, like, you know, those people with, like, the exotic wildlife permits or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I definitely was not thinking shark.
I
was like, maybe a tiger or an alligator.
I just say shark, yeah.
I like the shark idea because me and Tony are going to be breeding those sharks.
Yes, yeah, we're baby great white shark breeders, and Brecken is not here to be very disappointed by us right now. If Kyle, if I won the lottery, I would do it. I would legitimately be like, all right, let's try this.
This is happening.
Yeah, let's try to raise a baby great white shark, and we'll see how it goes.
I think it's about
before all this money is taxed and disappears.
Quick, use it all, and then burn the rest.
I think it's sabbatical because we're living close, so I'll be there with you.
There we go.
Yeah. The desperate for needs at my work, they fucking take back in a heartbeat. That's the best part.
So this is a very random tangent in this conversation, but Nathan, you would know this person is. You know who's been like who messaged me the other day and then actually just messaged me again just now, from the a person from Dillman who I haven't talked to in a very long time.
Dillman. Is it exciting? Like a good person?
I was happy about it. They weren't like the most popular person in the community though.
Not very popular.
Is it the kid that added me on Facebook that I never added back?
Who's that?
Connor? Question mark?
Connor.
What
Was that Aries? I think Aries was adding like everyone on my friends list at one point on Facebook. His name is Colin.
Colin, yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, he wasn't from Dillman. Nathan, I realized how hard of a question this was for you to start. I'll just tell you.
No, it's kind of fun though.
All right, we'll play a game. All right. They.
Give me a list of characters, and I'll
No, it's not Silverstream. He was super popular.
No,
liked him.
yeah, definitely not. No.
Who was the other guy?
Alan Grant, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, we had that one guy. What was it, Niedrig? And he
Yes!
claimed to be German, and then Alan Grant started talking in German to him, and he didn't respond.
Yeah. Dude, his name was Niedrig V-Dub, and a few people were on with him just randomly, and he was already DMing to hell and back, but there was so little people on, and he wouldn't talk, and I'm like, I like you, V-Dub, and I would just keep talking to him. Yeah, but then he stopped coming on, I think, immediately, after that.
Oh, it was super early.
Yeah. I would say that this, we're gonna play, hints. This person, I would say, is definitely OG. They were very early on in the group.
Huh. Knight Lautrec?
No, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I talked to him a few months back.
Nice. My last interaction with him was he came on a couple years back under the name of something plumber or something.
I can't. Yeah.
And he asked for mod, and I said, "That's not how it works." And he goes, "You have no idea who the fuck I am."
Yeah, I actually remember that.
Yeah.
And didn't he actually get very upset? I think he.
I don't remember. I don't know.
But
It's possible.
yeah, no, it's
The
just
silly guy, that Armand.
Yeah. I liked him a lot, though. Like,
It was cool.
he was cool, and, like, he was Sebastian's brother, too, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's like, oh, you guys are brothers. Very different personalities, but, like, I could see it, you know?
Yeah.
Because they didn't sound alike, but they sounded like, there was, like, that twinge, like, where, like, you just knew,
Yeah.
though, like, that they sounded. But back to the Dillman Rama. Trying to think of more hints that doesn't just immediately. I would say they were on. So I know you weren't on MT7, but they were part of that group that came over.
Okay. Is it like Gak?
No. Someone who was around more than Gok. Way more than Gok. Like, this person was a part of that group, but actually became, like, was on pretty often.
God, is it like DJ?
No, I forgot about DJ. DJ used to come on the podcast all the time.
Yeah, that dude disappeared.
Yeah. He was also
I thought
a...
you knew him IRL.
No, he was Canadian.
No, he's Canadian, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He lived in, like, very far west Canada, though. So, like, he always had, like, really bad ping to whatever games we were playing.
Gosh, OG, not super popular.
Okay, maybe that, like, the rep of him not being super popular was more of, like, an early MT7 Dillman thing. Like, I would say Treble always gave him crap. And, like, people originally would have find him a little annoying. I actually always liked him. Immediately got along with him.
Oh boy.
But I got along with almost everyone, to be fair. And there, another hint, their username definitely changed a few times.
Oh boy. A few times.
Yeah. Like, see, like, I don't even remember if you would have, you would know their original username that they went by, because I could give you that and see if you know who it is.
Yeah, I'm stumped, dude. I have
Alright.
no idea.
The original username was iBanana.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's how you order hookers in Israel.
Do you say banana?
No, you go to banana.il.
Oh.
Oh. Good to know.
Alright. They are...
Unrelated reason, I will be going to Israel soon.
Perfectly legal.
Oh, man. Alright. So, they are the younger brother of a set of brothers.
Okay. iBanana.
Yeah. Maybe he went by that before Dillman.
I don't remember any iBananas.
Okay.
Is that like late or something?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
He went by iBanana?
Yes. He used to go by iBanana back in the day.
Holy shit, I do remember.
Yeah.
That
He...
was so long ago.
I remember weird things, Nathan, man.
Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Wow. I still have him and Tibley on my friends list.
Yeah, I unless people have removed me, I really don't remove anyone.
Yeah.
So I probably have a good, portion of those people still. Except people change their usernames so often
Yeah.
that I couldn't even remotely tell you who anyone is anymore. Because, like, my friends list is a weird mixture of Dillman and, like, Counter-Strike, I would say, are the two places. like just scrolling through my list. He hasn't been online for a few days, but like, do you remember like Supples and Shaw? Shaw. Supples and him were like, I think they're roommates again, but they've always like hung out.
Wow.
But I'm like going through my friends list and being like, all right, who are these people? There's a lot of people on here.
I have Leighton on Battle.net as well.
Oh, I've been logged into Battle.net in so long. You played Hearthstone? Yeah.
Yeah, for a little bit. And then in the previous expansion for World of Warcraft, I was doing like a group finder thing, and he saw the group I was in and almost joined it, but someone else got to it first.
Oh.
He messaged me, he was like, dude, I was about to tank that key for you. I was like, oh shit, sorry man.
Oh man.
I didn't have any control over that.
Yeah, of course.
It was in somebody else's group.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here that I'm like, oh, okay, I do recognize like your name and like where you were from, but then there's a lot of people I'm like, I do not have any earthly idea.
A couple of those going around.
Yeah. And like people just change their names though throughout time.
Oh yeah.
It confuses me. So like, and I never like nicknamed people on Steam.
Oh,
I really wish I did.
That for a while. I've not done it for a whole lot of people until recently. But I've done that for a while.
I really wish that I would have done that in the past.
Like, who the fuck is this HydroxideAnt person?
I don't know.
Like, fucking random people.
I bet that fuck is colorblind.
Probably.
Yeah. He just feels like it, you know what I'm saying?
And, like, Jordan? Who dat?
Who's Jordan and who's other Jordan?
Yeah.
And who's Jord Ran? He has, there's so many Counter-Strike accounts that he owns that will never see the light of day again.
Yep.
Like, I'm seeing 987 days, 896 days, 693 days. He would just lose his password and stuff, though, all of the time.
Yeah.
So there's probably so many accounts out there.
Who the fuck is Barry from Honolulu, and why are they my friends list?
Barry from Honolulu.
That's one, two.
Oh, I do have Barry from Honolulu.
Who the fuck is that?
I have no idea. None of their old names.
Right?
Barry from Honolulu. All right, let's look at the common friends. We've got Andrew.
Okay, so previous names: moderate Muslim, Trump, MAGA,
Yep.
MAGA, Islam equals cancer, build a wall, Trump 2016, Mo, Skadoodle, and Taz. I want to say it's a Derek Smurf.
Oh, is this might be Andrew Smurf.
Andrew Smurf? Maybe. Okay. That'd work out.
If it's so.
Oh wait, who the fuck is Dink?
Dink?
I don't know.
I don't know. The only people I have similar are Andrew Yu, one of Jordan's Smurfs, Keck, and Used to Be Good. Which I think is that dude Joster that you guys are friends with.
Yeah, I know that because Josh and I knew like IRL.
Yeah.
So I don't know who did he play in 10-man? He must have played in 10-man with us then, right? Justin played in one of them with us.
Probably.
I like the Kekistan fucking like the Sarah David through the swastika rainbow fucking background. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's there's so many layers of what's happening right now.
I love it.
Yeah. So there's a lot of we're trying to get at. This is just one person. Like there's a litany of people who we just don't like. Who's Twisted Zodiac? Like, who knows?
I know, right?
Could be anybody.
Yeah. Like, it's not Nathan. Nathan is Twitted Zodak.
I would. Who's fucking retarded motherfucker?
Do you actually not know? I was gonna say that's Derek. Yeah, that one's not very hard to.
Don't even have to look at it.
No. It's gonna be like, you don't have to think very hard for that one.
No, you really don't. God of Nipple.
I don't think I have that person.
He's friends with Triton. Chris and Sheldon, and Chris is Smurf, and Trey is probably Trey's other account. Then I'm assuming.
Could be. It's not like a Leah, right?
No.
Okay.
Leah is Leah.
Okay. You never know when people change their names. Who's Rooker?
I don't know. Fuck that guy. He's an asshole.
Must be. I trust you, Kyle. What's your Smurf called? Because I was looking for Hydrooker, and I'm looking for what else would you called it? Sky in your name? Oh, your Potato OS. Yeah, that's it. I saw it when I was scrolling. I'm like, yep, there we are. Bro, I have someone on my friends list named Red Thought. This has got to be a Counter-Strike person. I have no idea who this is.
Wait, who is really creepy about this person? I have Solar Jet on here still.
I don't remember anyone being super creepy about them.
Did someone like creep the shit over here?
I
That
don't.
was one of your friends.
Maybe I feel bad if that's the case.
Before, then they don't like. Then we can't talk about it anymore around them. Was Jacob?
Nah, I know. Like I think like I don't know. I don't want to air people's laundry and especially say the wrong name, right? Like that. I know Kyle does, but like I'd feel really bad if I said like the wrong name.
I'm just gonna assume it was Jacob then.
It definitely wasn't.
I'm okay with that. I'm still gonna.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna say it's this Zelron guy. I'm going with this Zelron guy. That's my answer.
Chris, yeah. 100.
I have like multiple accounts that are just like, oh, why were those just question marks? Huh.
Nice. Put this on a tray. Oh, you wouldn't have been watching that, so I'll be up here.
Wait, what?
Trying to like quote things that you wouldn't actually know.
Oh.
'Cause-
Perfect.
This guy. The guy that needs old MREs.
Right, that person. Okay, I don't even need to look at this. Yep, yeah, there we go. Yep. Is he the one that throws up a lot, or is he the other one?
No. He's just the one who
Okay.
He's the one who eats them and likes it, and I think they're all he eats. Like, he will literally say sometimes that those are the best meals he's ever had.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't know why.
The guy's an idiot.
Let's get this out on a tray. Nice.
Thank you. So I'm excited to see what Tony wants to use. And I'm almost hoping it's a gun lance, because that's just a cool weapon in general.
Gun lance is really good. I enjoy the gun lance.
So, like, I barely know anything about even the gameplay, so it's gonna take a little bit for me to be like,
So
Tony, imagine this. You have
a
a gun,
lance.
you have a lance and a shield, which also is a weapon in this game.
Yes.
But
Okay.
instead of being so much on the defensive and you're tired of, having to stab it all the time, the lance also shoots things.
You just have a gun as
You
well.
just have a gun on the
Your lance is also a gun.
That does sound pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds fun.
So like, the lance is the weapon if you want to tank in like a, MMO, RPG, method,
Yeah.
tanking things. gun lance is how you want to tank, or how to be a tank if you want to be like a literal tank, like a fucking tiger or whatever the fuck they call the American ones. You know? Yeah.
Respect.
It's like a charge shot thing that's really fucking cool.
That does sound very cool.
Fire.
I feel like I'm gonna look at every weapon and be like, man, that's really cool. Man, that's really cool.
There's some cool ones.
Right. Is there like a list of them that I can see without having to watch the video right now? Maybe
No,
like
you have to watch the video.
Should be on a
14 starting weapons in Monster Hunter World. Alright, 14 weapon class. Is it like great sword, long sword, like those?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
You want to use one of like swords or something else.
It's honestly best to watch the gameplay of them, though. Like, you should watch that video.
That's fair. I will, but just right now, on the podcast, I'll watch it after. But
they start you out with one of every weapon. So
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so like you
just
go
get
to the
to
training
swap
area.
around.
Yeah.
okay.
You go to like your training area and just play with it a bunch and see which one you actually feel comfortable with.
Nice.
I narrowed it down to 3 first just by watching videos, and then I played the game. And I was like, tried it all, and I'm like, yeah, the longsword seems to fit me.
There
Like
we go.
bow and gun lance were second and third for feel. I played everything else, too, but I didn't
So-
care.
The bow in this game is really strong.
Yep.
It plays more like a melee weapon. So if you want like an introduction to ranged weapons, well, it's one of 3 ranged weapons in the game.
You're talking about the bow? Okay.
Yeah.
That is a good starting spot for playing ranged.
Because you're barely ranged. You're literally gonna be sitting like almost underneath it.
You're basically in the
shooting.
same range that the melee guys are.
Okay. I see something's called a hunting horn.
Yep.
That's what Chris plays. Classic.
It's crazy.
Is this literally like
Play song.
being a bard? Like, but in okay.
It's just battle bard.
Okay.
And then you bash the thing's head in while you're playing a song, like in a certain rhythm, so you're playing songs.
It is the harmonica of harm.
I love that so much.
I'm pretty sure it's the Duker. Okay.
Charge blade sounds cool.
It
The
does.
weapon's ridiculous.
It felt really awkward
It's-
for me, but like that's me.
So that weapon has so many inputs that you have to do,
Yeah.
and you have to do them in the right order. And it's not like you have to be a genius to use a charge blade. That's kind of a meme going around. It's like charge blades think they're the smartest people in the room. But
Rick and Morty watchers.
I think you mean Rick and Morty watchers, so you identify with Rick.
Yeah, there we go.
it's,
All.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I definitely wouldn't recommend the charge blade for a first weapon, especially not a first ever weapon.
I don't see the problem. What if it feels natural to him?
I guess. I
Yeah.
mean, if he starts like spitting out blast files like they're nothing.
Yeah, probably gonna go with something very simple at first. Like, I don't know, the gun lance you were talking about before sounds really cool.
The easiest weapon in the game is probably the regular lance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a 3-hit combo followed by a
Correct.
backstep into the same 3-hit combo. That's as far as the lance really goes.
Yep.
It's a good
tap,
weapon.
tap, tap, block, tap, 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 block, tap, 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 block, tap, tap.
There is like a counter attack you can do. And
Yes.
that has some special inputs. You don't really use that, but it's cool if you do.
I watched some guy do one fight as Lance, and he literally just stood. The beast had its back to a wall, and he just stood in front of it, and literally attack, attack, and then like did like the block counter thing.
Yep.
Because he would do the thing, And then he get the empowered attack, and then just attack, block counter, attack, block counter, attack. And then he just beat it like that. Just literally just by staying in front of it, not even moving.
Yep.
So dumb.
Lance is fun though.
Lance is broken.
See, like, so many of these things sound really cool. Like, even, like just using, like, a great sword or a long sword. It's like, that'd probably be fun, too.
Longsword is neat because you get, like, a counter ability with it, too.
Ooh.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you time it fucking impossibly. I have yet to do it more than twice.
Which one are you using? You're using the longsword or the great sword?
using longsword.
Longsword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Longsword's pretty cool. It's pretty basic, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a really good weapon.
It feels
and
satisfying.
it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
It's not like you just are hitting like the same 2 attack buttons the whole time.
Mouse left click 4 times, then it's mouse button 5 4 times, and then it's hit more things. I don't know.
But
you can do specials after that. So
it has a little gauge that it fills up when you deal damage. It's called a spirit gauge. And once you have enough spirit, you can do a combo that
Helm splitter, spirit helm splitter. There we go.
ends with a spirit slash, which gives you a like charge on your sword, which increases the damage, I believe, and you can do that up to 3 times.
It uses a bar each time.
Yes, and then
You really only need to do it once, then build that right back up.
yeah, there's new combos with that and stuff that came out with Iceborne.
Nice.
Also,
Apparently, what do they call the I flash, whatever the fuck it is. That one.
What?
It's for the new combo, the new shielding part of it. You
okay.
do that and then like the power move for it. It's essentially like your foresight slash, but stronger. So that's the second counter that you get. Really gross.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so that's a good weapon.
These all sound very cool. I don't think there's like a wrong option unless there is.
Light bowgun's kind of a wrong option.
Okay.
Not so much anymore.
yeah, so not anymore. One of the guys who played at work is just fucking insane with it.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Like as long as you know what you're doing, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Probably fine.
There's not really a tier list unless you're like speed running, trying
Yeah.
to get like world records and stuff. So just like pick a weapon.
I still need to go download a fucking mod so I can get like a damage meter on it.
Oh.
I just want to make sure that I'm not being shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say one of the easier weapons in the game that does
The
really
text.
kind of have everything. This is a weapon I've used since 4 Ultimate, which is like 2 games ago. 2 games prior to this one. Is the sword and shield.
Oh, okay.
It's fast. It's got a shield, so you can block some attacks.
You use consumables without
You can use
cheating.
consumables while your weapon is out, which no other class can do. It used to be the only class that could use your slinger, which would shoot
right.
stuff while the weapon was out. Now every class can do that, though, so that's not like a huge deal. And it's fast to put away, so if you need to like put it away really quickly so you can run to like dodge an attack, it's very easy.
I love meeting internet.
So it's got a really funny build. The consumables one. Do you get like
Oh,
the
yeah,
one that makes
the-
it like
the
any
support build.
individual? Yeah. Any individual like consumption for a consumable is group, and then you get the range on it. So like as long as they're within the same fucking area as you, they get it.
Yeah. So you can just drink like buffs and stuff for your teammates, and if people get hit, you can take healing items for them and stuff. And
Yeah.
there's a new build with it that came out with Iceborne that gives you free meal. So sometimes you just don't even consume the item. so you just get like free healing.
Free healing. Sounds very nice.
Yeah,
It's good shit.
it's very good.
Good axe felt decent to me. And apparently it's really strong.
It's very strong.
0 defense though, right? I think. I'm pretty sure it's 0 defense.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, you just stand there and fucking maul something.
Yes. In the base game, there was no reason to be in axe form. It's a weapon that switches. It starts in axe form, but then you can swap it to a sword. It's a pretty cool weapon. But
Now
there
there is
was,
some axe is good.
yeah, there was no reason to be using the axe. You would just want to always be in sword form, and your combo would involve keeping up sword form the whole
Microphone
time.
activated.
But now with Iceborne, they changed it so axe is actually usable, and you want to actually be swapping back and forth between axe and sword.
That's pretty rad. And I do apologize. I think my heat is like making my mic go off constantly, and I don't know how to fix it. I've been trying for the last minute or two to be like, how do I stop this and stay warm?
You know, you need one of those to it.
Ha. Being warm is so nice.
I only have the heat up as much as I do, which is now 20 degrees. For my cat.
That's fair. Well, how horribly annoying is it?
It's not that bad.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's only bad if you don't talk for a while. It's like the whole like ramp up thing.
I feel that. Okay. Alright, so I'll just do a random stream of consciousness and just keep talking so it's never... Oh boy, that's not good. It's not good for anyone.
Stream of consciousness. Boy, did I love Catcher in the Rye in freshman year.
Oh man.
God damn it.
I watched that. Watched it. Read it. So, like, that's so long ago now, I don't, like, remember anything from it.
I remember very much not enjoying reading that book.
Yeah, I definitely didn't like... I don't think... Does anyone?
I think
No.
so, because everyone likes being fucking
Edgy.
relatable.
Fucking edgelord.
Yeah. Like everyone in my class, they were like, I just find myself constantly relating to whatever the hell the character's name was.
I already forgot.
I don't remember either.
I said already. Fuck, I predicted like 9 2. So
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's grade 10 for me. But yeah, that's like
Colton? Holton Caulfield?
Holton.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, the whole stuff.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I don't identify with this character at all.
I
He
do a
doesn't.
lot
He just
of good.
mopes around the whole book and does nothing, and then he gets a really great payoff at the end. Wow,
I don't even know what happens again.
he's
I remember
happy.
watching
He
it.
like did something and he's happy
Oh, okay.
instead of just walking around trying to date moms and smoke cigarettes.
Is this is the same book where, like, he hires a hooker but then, like, doesn't pay the hooker or something, right?
I don't think he even does it.
Like, I mean, like, he talks to her or something,
Yeah,
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Loneliness or something.
Don't they, like, beat him up or something?
The hooker? I thought she was nice.
Alright, I might be thinking of something else.
I thought the hooker was nice.
I don't remember. I remember...
Didn't they also peg him? I seem to remember that.
That might have happened.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah. 100%. You gotta love pegging in high school, freshman year.
I mean, it's only illegal then.
Oh boy.
It was 18 though, baby.
Now I'm playing with a slinky to negate the noises of the heat. You like it? Did it work?
No.
Nah. There's just now the heat and a slinky.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah. So I have the slinky, and it doesn't go down my stairs well, and it's
why
very,
not?
very sad. My stairs, I think, are just too like long or too like wide.
Are they not up to code?
Yeah, they are, but
You gotta give it enough tries. If previous president George W. Bush can do it in that episode of Family Guy, I think you can probably.
no, you're right. You're right. Honestly, there's something so satisfying though playing with his slinky.
I forget. He like calls for his wife after it goes like down all the stairs. He's like, "We've lost another one."
Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, it's fun rolling a die in a slinky.
What? Like,
You know,
putting the slinky down.
yeah,
and
yeah.
die through it.
Like, well, slinky's down, I'm not touching it. And then, you know, like how, you would, like, they have, like, those dice things where you just drop it in?
Oh, the little tower.
Yeah, but it's just a slinky.
Gotcha.
Can you please watch that scene with my son?
Yeah.
It is very relevant. Oh wait.
Jesus. He's just going down so many stairs. Aw.
The last step.
It's just...
Oh my god.
stops in the last step. Oh no.
Class.
Honestly, very much classic. In the world of classics, it's still a classic. Some would say. Da 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 da. Trying to let my heater be the main sound. Slinky?
What a guy, that Jim Carrey.
Honestly, I also like that, he actually was really good in a few serious movies he did too.
Like Sonic?
Yeah, that's it.
Sonic.
You gotta go fast.
It's apparently outside of like his acting life, dude is just like super chill and like I think he hates being recognized or something like that.
Aw.
Long story short, I'm pretty sure he just wants to sit at home and like read books.
I respect that. There's got to be a certain level, right? That
Yeah.
when you're so famous, you go everywhere. You're recognized everywhere.
Yeah.
You want that alone, quiet time. They're a person, so oh, they probably do.
But like he's so goofy in his movies.
Yeah, you would think that he would just be. To me, if I was trying to picture him in real life, I'd be like, yeah, he's probably just a super goofy guy who's all over the bouncing off the walls and stuff, you know?
That dude has like a 27 in charisma.
Yeah. He could convince you to do just about anything.
Like, I don't know. It makes me wanna, as intrusive as it is, look into more celebrity lives, which I guess is what they're there for, kind of.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I guess. Well, that's more of a what are they called?
Expose. I don't know.
What the Kardashians are.
Reality TV.
That's the one. That's not that that's really their types or something, I guess. But,
Yeah, they're like exaggerated characters
yeah,
on screen. Like,
to make dollars.
yep. It's so weird that like obviously don't watch Kardashians or anything, but like just how like it's like the Kardashians originally were famous because their father was O.J. Simpson's lawyer, and then a sex tape.
I mean,
So it's just like, wait a second. So Kim Kardashian had a sex tape, and her entire family became huge reality TV stars. Huh.
that money.
You know, I'm like, the investment worked, I guess? I don't know how that... you know, point A to point Z doesn't always make the most sense in between. Yeah, it's just... I don't know how, like, you got from even A to B, but, like, it happened. That's where we live now. This is our universe, I think. Yeah.
This is us.
Is it, though?
Yes.
Oh. My goodness, how could I have ever suggested otherwise? What have I done? I'm excited to try out Monster Hunter now. I actually probably will have it downloaded tonight.
I won't be able to play.
Yeah.
Because it won't run on my computer anymore.
Dude, I meet min spec. Like, what are you talking about? You'd be fine, Nathan.
You meet min specs?
Yeah. I have a 9-year-old build. I'm on a 2500K with a 670.
Yeah. So,
Nothing's
Okay.
overclocked.
my
It's all base.
I have nothing overclocked either. My computer should work a lot better than it does. I will admit that. My processor, I've probably said this before at some point, things like liquid inside my case, molten liquid. It's on fire. There's like smoke coming out of my computer.
Right now?
It's all hyperbole, but thing's hot.
It'd be really funny though if like there was just constant smoke pouring out, and
It's just you and like
it's like, yeah, but it's fine, you know. Like I could do some things.
well, I haven't cleaned my computer in a while. Let me take this little panel off, and we're putting that thing back the fuck on.
Don't want to deal with this lava.
Yeah. Try and choke the flame out, I suppose.
Oh man.
But I should sometime here soon be upgrading to a new computer. The whole thing
Nice.
is built. I just need the operating system. So
Right.
You have like CPU Z or something? Like, how hot is it? I'm curious.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure it's sitting
I
around
don't know
100
right now.
Celsius.
Are you fucking serious?
Like it doesn't hit
Dude.
100. We did some research with some friends, and apparently it's like built to sit around there.
That's...
It's no good though. Let me find it.
Can you like reseat your fucking cooler for me? You know?
Yeah, it's sitting like mid 90s,
That's fucked up.
just like right now.
How like warm is it
Dude, you
supposed to
told me
be?
this was okay.
We did. This was a while ago. It could have been like anybody.
And you're like idle right
No,
now.
that was
right?
Tipex.
What do you have
Tip-
open?
Nothing. I have
Yeah.
like Twitch,
very,
Twitch,
very...
Steam, Discord, TeamSpeak.
What temperatures are normal?
It's like half of that.
Like 40. You know? I think 30s, 40, yeah. Like
What do you use to like gauge that? Do you like download something? What?
UZ.
I think he means like, how do you figure out what the right, like, what a decent temperature is?
Oh, quick maths. No, I don't know. Crystals, I think.
Ah, yeah, fair. No.
So, really, you just like, um, you play games, and if they're intensive, they make your CPU warmer, right? So, you try and find the right balance between like performance and how cool your CPU is. If your CPU is chilling, things like an ice cube, God, wouldn't be me, but you know, turn the graphics up a little bit maybe, or you know, have I don't know.
Do
Yeah.
the thing with the stuff and the thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it shouldn't be around 100 though.
No, like that's where like
Any
so,
indication.
Like, that's like damaging your. Yeah, it's gonna die sooner now because of that.
It's been running like that for years. If this thing was
Gonna-
gonna die, it would have done that, I
I'm
think,
saying
a little while
sooner.
ago.
It's not gonna die now. I'm saying it's gonna die sooner because of that. That's all.
Okay.
You've
been
been
like-
like that for years?
Yeah.
Why?
This was okay. So when? Hold on. Let me try and get a time frame.
I was gonna say, like, when you said Tipex said it, like, is this like when Tipex was in Dillman?
I think it was after Dillman died the first time.
Okay, that's still a while ago.
So I started playing Monster Hunter Generations with a bunch of people from Owl's TeamSpeak.
Ah,
That game came out in November of 2015. So it was before 2015 when we did this research and found that my processor shouldn't really be that high, but is built to work at that heat.
huh.
And it was me, Tipex, and a couple of other guys. I believe the main other guy there was TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Just because it can doesn't mean it should.
No, it definitely shouldn't,
Yeah.
but it is.
yeah. But it is alive.
Yep. It's kind of functioning.
Okay.
It struggles.
So, like,
It sputters. It shoots gaskets.
alright, I am downloading Monster Hunter World right now, but mine say they're in the 70s. I don't know if those
You,
things
you're what? 70 what?
like 70 Celsius.
Oh, yeah, that's like fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so 20 Celsius is fine, especially if you're running it.
Well, I'm downloading it. I don't know if that affects it.
Wait, do you have a real computer yet, or are you on a laptop?
This is laptop.
There you go.
Don't call my laptop not real computer. He doesn't mean that.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm fucking around here.
So mine has massive heatsink on it, two 120 mil fans on that heatsink, and then like 3 200 mil fans is pushing air into the thing. So like that's the difference.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Your laptop's be warmer.
Yeah. He doesn't mean anything mean laptop. This laptop has been with me for so fucking long now.
Fucking news.
I've been using it since at least 2014.
Yeah, my computer's quite a bit older than that.
Oh man.
This thing. When did I get this thing?
I was just gonna ask, like, when did you get it?
This piece of junk is so old. I did this math the other day. So, I got this after I moved up to Richmond. So, but, so this was after 5th grade. So it's at least, well, it's somewhere in like the 7 to 6 year range.
Okay, that is a good while.
Yeah. I think this is older than 2014.
Probably. Like, if it's 7 years, yeah, but if it was 6, that's about,
Yeah. So
Mine's
it might
like
be like
2010, 2011 somewhere.
oh, damn.
Yeah, but yours has air going through it, I believe.
Correct. Well, mostly dust, but you know, there is air.
Some would argue at one point air was present, you know?
There's a nice thick layer of dust that Chris will also agree is probably the only thing holding this fucking thing together still.
That's amazing.
Like, he lent me his, what the fuck is it, RX 580 to throw in case I needed it. And I'm like, Chris, I'm afraid to pull anything out, to be honest. It might just all come at the same time. Or it might never turn on again.
It's like, it's so long in the process, I'm afraid to touch it, man. Like, I don't wanna.
You know, putting my old neck back in it. Hey, no, don't worry. It's not a transplant. It's just an old piece of you going back in. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't be angry. Kyle sticks its hand in. It's like, ah! It bit me! Just hear slightly louder and louder growling, like, as you get closer to it. Like, why is my computer growling at me? Yeah. That's where we're at in today's world. That's all I got, yeah. Uh-oh. You know, like, sometimes my computer, like, it's just Windows, but, like, makes a noise. I get worried, and it's like, oh, you just telling me, like, an update from something. Okay, cool. You know, the good noises and the bad noises all sound the same to me. So I just never know. Like,
Speaking of Windows updates, did you guys see that like NSA thing about updating your Windows 10?
no. Wait, what?
So the NSA released like an announcement, and they were like, "Hey, there's kind of an itty bitty little tiny problem with Windows 10, and so if someone were to hack your system, they may be able to release a patch for it that your computer would recognize as an official patch."
God.
Tiny little, like itty bitty problem. Nothing really to worry about. Just
That's horrifying.
System like now.
That's horrifying.
That was pretty cool. It only affects Windows 10. It's very cool.
This is a bad time to have updated to Windows 10 within the last month or so.
I'm sitting here chilling with my Windows 7.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just format it. Totally fine.
It's probably fine. What's the worst that could happen? Everything, probably.
Yeah.
Or is this one of the situations where we just insert it's probably fine? Yeah, okay. It's probably fine.
That's probably
Yeah, there you go.
Low chance of seeing it in therapy.
Low, you say. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I'll just nod. Yeah, okay. But seeing you guys in therapy, yeah, that'll happen. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. I just have this stuffed Mimikyu and I just keep staring at it. I don't know why. I like Mimikyu is a good Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's so little. But so much hate. So much hate in its little body. I've been slowing down a little bit on the Pokemon I've been playing, but I still have been playing a bit.
Never give up, Tony. You can catch them all.
I actually caught all of them in that game.
Oh. Well, it's not all of them.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're right. They're releasing more Pokemon soon for the game.
Yeah, with the new battle pass thing.
Yeah. I'm a bad person, so I bought the battle pass.
I don't know, it's exciting.
I was like, oh boy, more stuff. All right, let's do it. The one thing is, the Pokemon are free. You don't have to buy the battle pass to get the new Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
But I can't remember. But like, the thing that I dislike is that there's still going to be, like, out of the new Pokemon coming in, there's going to be version exclusives still.
Oh.
So, like, I don't know what, but, like, say, like, I don't know, like, any two Pokemon that are paired up together, like, they just, you have to know someone with the other battle pass to get that Pokemon.
Yeah, it's annoying. That's always been annoying.
Yeah. That's why I've always liked, like, the third game of the series, when they, like, if they give you the more, if they give you everything. Like, Emerald, Platinum, like those games.
Yep. That's what this is supposed to be. This battle pass is supposed to fill that slot.
It's supposed to be the third game, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Like, I'm not upset. I do think that people who are gonna play it for the first time, like after the battle passes, are probably gonna have a better time. Because I'm assuming that it's just additional content, you know. Like, I don't know if. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's just like you can only find this content like after you beat the game, or is it like just like DLC and like you can just play it whenever.
Yeah. I got excited when I saw that battle pass, so I have to keep making up reasons for why I can't get it.
Aha!
I think the most compelling one is I don't really want to be the fifth person in this house to own a Switch. I think that's too many Switches.
That's a lot of Switches.
That is.
Oh boy, that is a whole lot of Switches, isn't it?
Large quantity.
Yeah.
Also, there's like legitimately no purpose in buying a Switch anymore because apparently you already get an emulator for Breath of the Wild, so I think Greg has it running and he was sending snaps of it earlier.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. The only thing I really have it for is playing Smash occasionally, and Pokemon.
The buttons are wrong though. I guess you could just remap them.
I have a controller.
Oh, okay. On New Smash on the Switch, what the fuck was it? A and B are backwards.
They are?
Did A used to be at the bottom?
No.
Like, it feels backwards whenever you, like, at least for me when I go play, compared to,
Huh.
like, GameCube.
I'll have to look at that later, because I'm like, X is at the top, Y is to the left, B is at the bottom, and A is to the right. I thought that's how it always was.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel
It's just,
right.
it was, you had a large area to press A.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe that's
itty
what it
bitty.
Y and X were little, like, weird buttons that hovered over A.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
then if you remap jump, the one on the right should be... I don't remember where it should be. I don't know. It felt backwards. All I know is it felt backwards.
Kyle's like, it felt wrong, man.
I played it at Scott's, not Scott's, I played it at Dave's and I played it at work, and I was like, this is backwards. Good thing they suck.
A lot of people were actually angry about Smash because they revealed the newest character,
What is it? Is it Wild
Byleth from Fire Emblem.
Three Houses.
Yeah, I was happy about it because I'm like, hey, I really liked Fire Emblem. That's
But everybody
cool.
else cried because it's another Fire Emblem character and it's not Waluigi, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm upset it's not Waluigi. That's an unfair snub. But yeah, this is gonna be like a lot of people are upset about the quantity of Fire Emblem characters, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like,
I only play Fire Emblem characters in that game, so I don't really blame the Nintendo for putting more in there.
yeah, I play either. I play like Pokemon characters, or I play like Fire Emblem characters for the most part.
But like, Roy's our boy, you know?
Roy is our
He's our
boy.
boy.
Both Roys are our boys.
There we go.
I mean, in Melee I was smart, but
Well,
Because you couldn't say that yet.
yeah, you could.
in Melee?
No,
Roy
right.
was in Melee.
That's my bad. Yeah.
Marth and Roy in Melee. Yeah.
We were missing the other Roy in the form of Bowser Jr., but
Yeah. I don't know why I forgot that Roy was in Melee. Maybe it's because people only play Fox.
Fox and Marth
Marth is good.
and everyone played Sheik,
Yeah.
regardless
Yep.
of what character you played.
Yep. You have to know Sheik.
Yeah.
There was a couple Yoshi players.
Couple Ice Climbers.
Oh, there's only one Ice Climber player. Four?
I think there was more. Couple. I mean, there was
There's
like
one
there
random
was
fucking
Wobbles, right? That was the main one.
Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah,
Because he invented the wobble technique where you just grab someone and constantly pummel them while
Yep.
and it deals just enough damage to not break the grab but also reset the grab duration. So
Yep.
you have just basically you're pummeling and down tilting them until they're at high enough percent where you just kill them.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
It's very disgusting. And then what? There was Wizrobe, who who played Captain Falcon.
Yep.
He likes the
Maybe
Falcon
the
Punch.
Captain Falcon players.
There was a couple Jigglypuff people in it too.
Oh, Hungry Box, dude. People were so angry at Jigglypuff because she plays such a different game than all the other characters.
Yep.
She just flips around and back airs you, and then she rests.
Yep.
And everybody else has all these weird,
Will
wacky
you face
inputs.
me? Rest.
It's very funny. There was a guy who played Pichu. And
Didn't you win a tournament too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he modified the game files.
Wait, what?
He went into the game files and gave Pichu all these buffs, and he somehow snuck it onto the copy that they were playing at the tournament.
Oh,
Jesus.
With this really ridiculous method on how to actually use them. So you couldn't just pick Pichu and just use the buffs and all that.
Yeah.
You had to play like a certain color of Pichu, and you had to hold these two buttons at the same time when you hit them, or when
Yeah.
you put your little marker on them and stuff like that. It was really
It's just none of them ever
absurd.
play against people they don't know is what regular damage is and shit, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, you just everyone's
Yeah.
like, that doesn't feel right, but I don't know for sure, and I'm not gonna make a scene out of it, because
Yeah.
then I'm gonna look like the angry idiot who lost to a Pichu, who's just
Exactly.
complaining.
Yeah.
And then they called him on it, and he was immediately like, yeah, this is what I did. He showed everybody like how he did it and the method to get the Pichu with like the actual like buffed attacks and stuff like that and everything. It was really
Oh my
funny.
God.
What a silly game.
During this conversation, for some reason, I just googled Jigglypuff mains, and I just went on like a deep dive of anyway.
Google Jigglypuff back air. Back air or melee.
When I typed in like B back air melee was the first thing that came up. Oh boy.
Yeah. Look at that thing. There's no sense in a Jigglypuff having that much range on any one part of its body.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
Nathan?
very far away from its body.
Yep.
Randomly back to Monster Hunter, sorry.
Okay.
Do you remember the input for Foresight Slash?
Foresight. I don't use the long sword.
Okay. So I had it working at one point, and then I forgot about it, and I haven't used it in forever, and now I forget what the input is. Because it doesn't tell you in training mode either, I had to figure it out. And no one plays PC, so when you Google it, you just come up with Xbox shit.
That's true.
Or PlayStation, actually.
Foresight Slat. That's... Oh boy.
It's the counter one, where you like take a step and
Yeah.
slide, like, yeah.
So, in previous games, it was you would hit the two attack buttons at the same time.
That's the fade now.
Oh,
Where you kind of like do like a sweeping
that is the fade.
step
That's
back.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I want to say it's like mouse 5 for me, like the spirit slash button and like thrust button, I want to say. I'm not certain.
Control plus mouse 2.
Control for me is get to like my items. So does it mean control as in like beard slash button?
Maybe.
Because that would make sense. Then I'd be right. It's mouse 5 and thrust. Or
Gotcha.
spirit slash thrust, right? So yeah, it auto mapped my mouse, by the way. The extra like mouse 4 and 5 that I have on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool that it would do that.
It is very interesting, because I was like, gonna go, like, that's what I went to practice mode to go do, was remap the shit. It already had it mapped. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm not gonna change it.
Cool. Alright, fine.
So the interesting thing about Monster Hunter is it's developed by Capcom Japan, like the
Yep.
Japanese branch of Capcom, and they have no idea how computers work.
Correct. They
Which is
only
why-
just patched the CPU today, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. Which is why Monster Hunter had always been a console game up until World, where they were like, okay, let's try and expand our like
Player base.
sphere of influence, I suppose.
Yeah.
And and we got the game late, which pissed me off because the original release date was very close to my birthday. And then we got Iceborne late, it was only like 2 months late, so it wasn't that bad compared to the original release date. But yeah, some of the controls are goofy. It's like not as bad as trying to play Dark Souls with a mouse and keyboard. So I've been playing Monster Hunter with mouse and keyboard just fine, and I actually enjoy it a lot more. And it made me feel clunky when I went back to the Switch to play Generations Ultimate,
Rip.
which is a good game too.
I was almost debating plugging a fucking controller in, to be honest. Like,
I will not.
Yeah. I mean, I will
not.
now. I just need to like put the time in, right? Because I'm like, this feels so shitty, and then I was like, work on it. Okay, I'm fine now. Like.
Yep. One of my biggest gripes about the game was the camera, and being able to use a mouse just fixes that, so.
Yeah.
You can give me whatever controls, I'll figure something out.
We'll get there, yeah.
Yeah. Just let me use my mouse. There was a Monster Hunter Online, which was a PC game.
Oh boy.
But that is only released in China.
Of course it is.
And to play it as a non-Chinese speaking person, you would need a English patch.
I was going to say, or to learn Chinese, I guess, right?
So there are people that I believe make these English patches. Of course, when I tried to play it with a couple of the guys from Owl's TeamSpeak, because we really like Monster Hunter, the patch was unavailable because they had just updated the game and made the encryption horrible, so they couldn't apply the patch.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Fun. Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they really don't want people modding this game.
Plus, some countries are like super pissy about their region locking too.
Yeah.
Like there was this one action RPG that I believe was region locked to only like Korea, and if a Korean person found like a non-Korean person playing, they would immediately report them
What the
and
fuck?
get their account taken away.
That is crazy. That's like next level.
It's ridiculous.
It's like, why do you care so much?
Oh, yeah, just play the video game.
Man, you made the game. Why are you limiting your player base?
Such gatekeeping. The players do that enough. We don't need the
The devs.
developers.
Yeah.
Right.
Devs, could you not? Because like the players already do
It's
it.
gonna happen regardless, right? You don't have to help.
Like, we don't need you on this side too, guys. Come on. This is just more therapy feel. That's what I'm talking about. Speaking of seeing you guys in therapy, I think we'll probably wrap up tonight's episode. Yeah. It's been Background Noise episode 315. That's still a lot of numbers. It's weird. It's like it keeps going up. Like, I'm just waiting for it to go back down.
Dude, that number's divisible by 3.
It is.
It's crazy. And it'd be 105.
Oh my god. We're like 105 3 times.
Yes.
Alright, this has been episode 315 of Background Noise. Thank you guys for being on. Thank you anyone for watching. I'm going to hit the stop recording button. And, alright. But oh, we got one in. It's a good day, isn't it?